Wendy from Wendolonia, and today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of my March 2019 Traveler's Notebook. I made this in my Studio Calico Traveler's Notebook that I got with my February kit. You can see it's got hearts and stuff on it. I really loved this kit because of the bright colors and graphics in it. So I just stamped out March on the top and 2019, and then I went to town inside. You can see it's pretty fat, and I actually ripped it on the edge because it's so fat, but I don't care. I like it. So the first spread I have here is about how I had bronchitis this month. It sucked. I was very sick, and I was very sick for a long time. So it's actually kind of a prettier layout than it deserves for how I felt. But you can see I look pretty bad. I took a picture of myself when I had bronchitis. So I just, I used this stamp from one of my Studio Calico Summer of Sketches class that said, feeling like, and then it said yes, for real, maybe, pass, and no. And no was the one I chose. And then this is some Maggie Holmes. I can't remember the name of the collection. It's like a summer collection. Love this collection. Got it at Joann's, and I bought some more pieces online afterwards. And you'll see that I use it actually quite a bit in this notebook this month. So next I have a really cute picture of my son and a little bit of story about how it took baseball a long time to get off and get going this year. We had a lot of rain at the beginning of the season, so no practices, no opening day, all the fun stuff at the beginning. We were off to a slow start. So this was the first game that we had, and we went to get a Slurpee afterwards. I used my Studio Calico baseball stamps. Very cute and a good baseball set. If you're a sports mom, it can be hard to find good stamps for your sports. And I found that a lot of the baseball ones out there are kind of old-timey, and it just doesn't fit my style or our family's experience with baseball. So this was a great set. I was very excited when it came out. Next, another layout about my same son when he got reading glasses. He needs these glasses for reading and using the computer, and I think he looks adorable. I used a big 8x4 photo from Persnickety Prints. This is the first time I've used them for these big prints, and I have to say I really love them. I have already ordered a whole bunch more from them since I got this original first batch, like this one and this one. So I just stamped out 4 eyes, and I had a little roller stamp with this glasses on it, and so I stamped that out in a couple places and as my decoration. Kept it pretty simple. I typed on my typewriter on some vellum and put that over so you can kind of see the hearts shining through in the background. Really like this layout a lot. All right, so here's one about me dyeing the insides of my hair blue. It actually isn't super easy to see. You can see it better in real life. So I stamped out blue hair, and I added in all of these blue heart stickers, also from a Studio Calico kit, and just sort of about why I dyed my hair. This is a cute one of my family and I out to dinner and a movie. We took this while we were waiting for our table at the restaurant, and it says, all I need, it has this little pie chart, and this came in the kit, and it said, all I need is, so I wrote dinner at P.F. Chang's, and then the names of all the people in our family, kind of how I divided that up. Of course, the children noticed that one of their wedges was bigger than the other. I couldn't tell a difference, but kids seem to be able to. And then this paper is from, I don't know where, but it matched really well. So I liked it a lot. Next up is another baseball layout. You'll find that there's lots of baseball in this notebook. That's because my March and April and my May are all completely dominated by baseball because my kid's playing. So it's not quite as bad this year because my older son is not playing, but my younger son still is. So I took a picture of the team photo that I snapped over the photographer's shoulder. Don't worry, I bought photos, so I'm not a terrible person. And then I added in some Doodlebug stickers and die cuts that are very cute, and just a little bit about that. Then I have another photo of how my son, this seems like it's all about my one son this time. I do have two kids. So this one's about my younger son, how he takes over our bed and snuggles up, and I'm constantly coming into bed to find him in there and asleep through, even though I didn't know he was in there. So just some cute little things. I love this scalloped washi tape that I used along the edge, and daisies are my favorite, so this daisy paper was right up my alley. Here's another one about my son again, my younger son, and how he still sometimes falls asleep on me even though he's 10. I love it, and I love my little stack of textures and stuff over on this side of the page. I inspired by Heba at my little journal, and I took some tissue paper, polka dot tissue paper that one of my packages was packed in, a little bit of cardstock, some die cuts, a puffy sticker, some more stickers, just cute stuff, just cuteness on here. Another one of those giant photos from Persnickety that I printed out. This one is about how I made a black smoothie by putting charcoal powder in my smoothie. I think it came out looking very cool and dramatic. These are foam letters from Felicity Jane. I love them. They look so good, and I can't wait to use them on another layout. This bright layout is about cousin time. My boys playing with their cousins on the pinball machine at their cousin's house. Just cute and fun. Oops. And then I've got some more baseball layouts. This one is about the A's game we went to with the Little League, our baseball league, and some good friends of ours. And I have a video showing how I put this one together that I'll link to. And this one is a similar page about my husband really wanted to run the bases. They let everyone down on the field afterwards, and you could run the bases, which is always fun. We've done it a bunch of times, and you wait in a really, really, really long line. So I was less thrilled about doing it this time. But my husband doesn't seem to remember ever having done it, so he was super excited, way more excited than our son was. So it was fun. It was good. I'm glad we did it. Another page, very dramatic, with dramatic stickers, really big, and a couple little pictures about a visit with the cousins. I didn't even realize at the time, I think I sort of did it without noticing, that this washi tape here matches my niece's sweatshirt. So I thought that was kind of cool when I flipped back through. Then St. Patrick's Day, very, very simple layout. I chose the rainbow paper because it's St. Patrick's Day. It's a picture of our corned beef and cabbage dinner. And then just, I used one of the stamp sets from the monthly subscription from Studio Calico. Stamped out Yum and ate this and loved it. because I do in fact love my corned beef and cabbage. This is a super fun layout. I actually really enjoyed this. When I first saw this page in this notebook, I thought, this is so ugly and bright. I will never use it. I'm gonna have to cover it up. And then my older son and I were talking about what people's hair looked like in the 80s. And I decided to show him side ponytails, which he had never seen before. And it really is a marvel, the side ponytail. So he took a picture of me that I thought was kind of funny. And so I decided to make an 80s hair layout. And I stamped out 80s hair, and then I found all of the most 80s looking embellishments I could find. I didn't have anything that said gnarly, but I actually had one that said totally. So I thought that worked out really well, and this ended up being one of my favorite layouts in this notebook because of it. All right, so one of my mom, right after she had surgery, poor mom, she had foot surgery. So I loved this pattern paper that was in this notebook, and I took an older set that had the word UGG in both a solid and a outline, and I stamped UGG in the middle of each of these little like sunburst kind of things. All right, this was on a day that was unseasonably warm. It actually was in April. I wonder if that's true. Maybe it was March. It's dated April 23rd. And I was wearing a cute shirt, and it was really nice out, and it was so good to be out in spring weather instead of the chilly, damp Bay Area weather. And so I felt cute, and I took a selfie as I was walking down the street. And then I used a bunch of these cute embellishments from that Maggie Holmes Summery set. These are from some paper, a pattern paper, and I cut them out so I could arrange them across the page. And then I added in some cute stickers and stuff like that. When I was sick, my husband made homemade spaghetti bolognese sauce, and it was so delicious. Like, he did it the long simmering way with like 3 kinds of meat, and it was exactly what I wanted. Totally hit the spot. So I had to make a page about that delicious spag bowl that he made me. So good. And then I have this one of my boys. See, I told you I have an older son. Here's the younger one again. We went out for tacos, and they were just being sweet and hugging each other. And I think it was because there were tacos about to be delivered. But so I stamped these tacos down the side and put their names, and just a cute, nice layout. I chose purple because my son's always wearing this burgundy sweatshirt, and it had a purple page. It was worked out just great. And then finally, a layout about how my older son, read Romeo and Juliet in school, and that he really liked it, and I really enjoyed talking to him about it. It was a nice moment. It's nice when your kids get older and you can talk to them about literature and things that are important to you. So that's it. That's my March 2019 Traveler's Notebook. I hope you enjoyed a little peek into our lives and into our layouts. And I hope that you will join me again soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And if you want to see more of things like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to hit that alarm bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon.